Move on to some security matters. The security situation across Nigeria means more measures are required to restore lasting peace. As such, the Senator has directed the Police Service Commission and the Nigerian Police to recruit a minimum of 10 candidates from each of the 774 local government areas in Nigeria. The Senate said the directive should form part of its annual recruitment processes. The resolution was marched after a motion moved by Senator Emmanuel Memga, representing Benue North-East, on the need for the police to adhere to the federal character principle in the recruitment of constables for the force. Okay, that's about 7,740 police officers yearly.
We have to do that because we are already behind. For years, they didn't recruit into the police. And now, our police is grossly understaffed. Look at how many of them are guiding VIPs. We do not have enough police to man our country.
The IGP is even saying 190,000 officers needed to secure this country.
Yes, because we did, you see, the recruitment stopped at some point. It should have been a yearly thing because every year policemen get killed. Every year policemen retire. Every year policemen are dismissed. And when all of this happen, vacancies are created. So the point is we are not even filling those vacancies. We ought to constantly recruit. All of the argument between the Police Service Commission and the IG about who should recruit. It should not have happened. They took themselves to court over the matter of recruitment. Who should recruit? Who should train? You know, these are needless arguments. But we've been set back seriously by the fact that the recruitment that should have been a yearly affair was stopped for years and we didn't recruit. So now we are playing catch-up. If we really want to have enough policemen, you know, to man our country, to protect our people, I will even suggest that it should be like 2 policemen. It should be 20 policemen for each local government. These 10 that they are talking about, in my view, are not enough. 20 per local government. Let's bring in enough policemen, give them the training that they need. And it should not be an all-commerce affair because some of the people who ended up in the police are worse than armed robbers. It's just because they couldn't find any job. Correct. They couldn't find any job to do, so then they got into the police. The communities, the local communities, the traditional rulers have to be involved in the recruitment of policemen because they are the ones who know these guys. Before you know it, you go and recruit a hardened criminal into the police and he will turn his gun against our people. He will use his guns to extort money or even kill people. So, but we can't deny the fact that we need to continue to recruit into the police. I agree absolutely with the Senate that we need to also abide by the federal character principle. Know that the police will be dominated by a section of our country. That's not what we want to see. Let's have all the zones, the geopolitical zones, well represented. Let's recruit. Do you know how many policemen these people in the southeast have killed? In the name of sit at home and all that. I met a policeman in Akwa Ibom who came home. He said, if I know how many policemen have been killed in the southeast, that in fact the country will shake. So they just keep, these things don't get reported. As he said, you get into buses, they will identify you, bring you down and kill you right there. A lot of such killings are happening. That's why we have to also, it's undesirable that these things are happening, but there are also living gaps that need to be filled. People are scared to even wear their uniform. So this is, some of them, they go to their homes, drag them out and kill them. That is what is happening. He said that he's trying to even get out of the police now. And he's been begging to be transferred from the East to his own state. I said, we face bandits are killing them in the Northwest. The IPOB and the rest of them are killing them in the Southeast. Yet we are not recruiting regularly. We have to do something, ramp up.
Right, Emeka, that's the conversation about recruitment. But the chairman last week, the chairman of the Police Service Commission, Solomon Arase, is talking about a paradigm shift in the recruitment of young people into the police force.
Yeah, of course, we need younger people to be brought into the. I mean, the entire security sector should be made more attractive. Should be professionalized, such that and then politics should be removed from it, because you find out that in this recruitment, you see, you talked about the Southeast. I know efforts that people have made, people made during the last recruitment to encourage young people to get into the police, but they refused. You know why? They were saying there was this talk that when they get recruited, they'll be pushed to Boko Haram areas to be killed. And I found that strange. That why would people get recruited? And then because they are from a certain part of the country, they'll be deployed to, but these are things on the street. And when you have...
They are being killed in the Southeast as well.
So, but you see,
far more than
that of the killings in the Southeast, at least a lot of it has gone down, because the security agencies have pushed back and really dealt with many of those dangerous elements, So the thing is, politics should be removed from the recruitment. Yes, recruitment into...
The policeman
should be...
mounts a checkpoint on a Monday in some parts of the Southeast, is gone.
Well, yes.
Most policemen don't even... Checkpoints are deserted on Mondays. Apart from maybe Enugu...
No, but there are places like Oka, Onitsha. You don't have... sit at home of a thing is gradually wearing off.
Sit at home. Our people traveled.
Yes.
Our people traveled for the light up project.
Southeast project, yes.
They couldn't get to Enugu, where the vice president was hosted.
On a Monday.
They got to Okpanam around close to midnight. And they were advised not to proceed. Because once you cross into that Monday morning, you are going to Enugu, you are playing with your life. So they had to...
No, but well, let me just put it this way, Well, I don't know who gave them that advice, but...
No, the customs men, they were attacked. Our people were macheted. TVC staff were macheted. Their phones taken away.
Where? In Okpanam?
Yes, just after Okpanam. They were macheted. Those ones were robbers. No, robbers. No, yes. I'm not saying they are this because sit at home doesn't work in Delta.
In Delta, yes.
Now, in that confusion, they lost time.
Okay.
And everyone knows that, look, if you want to go to the Southeast, you move ahead of the sit at home. Nnamdi Kanu has said no more sit at home, but it is clear that
there are still some renegade elements who are just...
So people are being killed.
Yes.
People are still being killed. Even videos are being released where some people were lucky. They will shoot the video to say, look, you are a policeman. We advise you now. We won't take your life, but leave the police. The videos are there.
Yes.
So these guys are still killing policemen. They are killing policemen. Especially on sit-at-home days, and when they identify you that you are a policeman or you are wearing a uniform,